The Super Mario Galaxy movie is finally here. Should we be excited for that? Hello everyone and welcome to a rant that is nor scripted or planned or properly recorded since I'm sick or properly edited since I'm sick, and I'm gonna stop talking about that. My sister invited me to see the premiere of the Mario Galaxy movie like two days ago, a day before the movie actually released, and I was actually really excited even though I saw a lot of the trailers, even though they announced Fox McCloud like 6 days before the premiere, which what was even the point of that? And all I gotta say that it was a good movie, but I don't think it's supposed to be called a Mario Galaxy movie, because what the fuck was that, bro? In summary, since it was announced, I was really excited to see one of the best games Nintendo has ever made to make it into the big screen. Super Mario Galaxy has such an incredible tone when it comes to story, even though Mario games don't do a lot of the story, they do a lot of gameplay. Super Mario Galaxy has such a rich taste. How do you say that? It has such music that you can use to your advantage. It has such sceneries like Gusty Garden Galaxy, Space Junk Galaxy, the Comet Observatory. It has such interesting characters like Rosalina, probably the most important one being Rosalina. But in summary, I think the decision of making a Mario Galaxy movie, it's great on paper, like on when you think about it, and everyone has thought about it when they finish the game or when playing the game, like, hey, this could be a good movie. But it's the passion that you do the movie with that results in a good movie. I don't know if I'm making this so that you can understand me. The thing that I'm trying to say is that if you truly wanted a Mario Galaxy movie, play the fucking game again and do the movie. Don't put random shit to please the references and the nostalgia vibes and all of that, because yeah, sure, everybody's gonna like the colors, everybody's gonna like the music. Oh my god, they played the music that was like on the Rosalina story time. 10 out of 10. I'm also one of those persons. I'm a bitch for nostalgia, and when a little piece of memory that I have is presented on the big screen, I will just go bonkers and all of that. But I love the cinema with my sister, and we was talking about like, she was talking like, I really like the movie, and I was like, yes, I also like the movie, but I feel like there wasn't enough galaxy in the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And she goes, well, it's a movie for kids, what do you expect? And I'm like, then where are the fucking kids? I mean, in my opinion, if you're adapting, if you're calling the movie after how long has it been? 20 years? If you're calling a movie, if you're making a movie about a 20-year-old game, then 20-year-old people or even older are going to be watching the movie expecting to see the game on the fucking big screen. I don't think, well, at least that the majority of people that are going to go to watch the Mario Galaxy movie are going to be children. And if they are, I don't think that they are dumb enough to understand a simple story, because, well, we understood it. We understood the Rosalina story. We understood that she was alone. We understood that. That's why we fell in love with the game in the first place, because it was something that Nintendo never tried. And you could have easily made that the whole point of the movie, and I would have still loved it. But no, you decided to include a bunch of shit. You decided to include Mario Odyssey in like the first 15 minutes. What the fuck was that? Like, well, I mean, I liked it personally, but the movie is not called fucking Mario Odyssey, right? It's called Mario Galaxy. Where was the Sand Kingdom in Mario Galaxy? There was no Sand Kingdom in Mario Galaxy. Also, what the fuck was the point of the Pikmin reveal if it was just a little Easter egg? For more money, bitch, it's called the Mario Galaxy movie. You're obviously going to get... Oh my god, wait, let me take a break. The thing is, in general, well, there are two things that that really bothered me when I was watching the movie. First of all, it was just a continuous bullshit everywhere. Like, what I mean is that there was no plot. What was the plot? Rescue Rosalina, okay, so we rescue her and everything like that, but there is no, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I know that there is a plot, I've just said it, but how do you make a plot so pointless, in my opinion? I mean, I was talking to my sister when we got out of the cinema. I was like, there was this scene where Mario and Luigi and Yoshi take care of the Peach's castle for like 10 minutes, or I don't know how long that sequence was, and I'm like, what does this has to do with the Mario movie? Like, what, I mean, the Galaxy movie? What does Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi fighting the problems of Peach's castle have to do with anything of the plot? Like, Rosalina is being torture at some point, and these motherfuckers are fixing a Toad's ice cream. Like, what? Also, another thing that I didn't really like, Rosalina wasn't really she didn't took that much screen time in the Mario Galaxy movie, when in the original game she was kind of like the main protagonist of the story that she wrote, and basically the ruler of the galaxy. I don't remember. I'm a bit sick. The thing is, how come one of the most important characters of the original game gets less time than Fox fucking McCloud, a character from another Nintendo IP that has to do nothing in this fucking game? Like, when did Fox McCloud join Mario Galaxy? Who invited bro? I don't know. I feel like I'm an old man yelling at a cloud when it comes to this movie, and I seriously don't want it to be. And when it comes to HBO or whatever streaming service, and the movie will come up, I will definitely watch it over and over again, because the colors are amazing, the graphics are amazing, everything they do, everything that the animation went for is amazing, the references and the planets are amazing. But I mean, come on. At one point I saw when Bowser Jr. was playing with like a Mario Maker level where they put Mario and Peach to play a level, they mixed game styles. That is not possible. Have these motherfuckers ever played their own games before? That is from Mario World, and that is from Mario Bros. 1. They're even different consoles. What the fuck was wrong with them when they were making this? Shouldn't they have considered, like, this doesn't look like the same games? I don't know. The thing is, like, I feel like this movie, if it was made by just Illumination, I can get it that it turned out like this, but it wasn't just made by Illumination. It was made with it was made in partnership with Nintendo, the ones that created this game, the ones that made such a revolutionary console with such a revolutionary game that made a lot of childhoods that, well, I suppose they knew how their game worked, or how their story worked in that game, and would pass that feeling into a movie. Because if you would have done that, I assure you would have had one of the best movies the gaming scene would have ever seen. Like, I think if you could have properly adapted Mario Galaxy and that feeling that it provides to a movie, it would have been one of the greatest movies in the gaming scene. But no, you decide to add, I don't know, references and everyone being babies, and unnecessary sequences that don't add anything to the plot and just serve as more references and more things that people can point out, like me when I pointed out that, hey, that is from Yoshi's Island, hey, that outfit is from Mario Sunshine, hey, that is the power-up from Mario Galaxy 2, hey, do you hear that song? That's Gusty Garden Galaxy, even though Gusty Garden Galaxy doesn't even make an appearance on the movie. So in general, I liked the movie. All right, I like the movie. It's fine. It's a movie about children. I'm 21, man. I shouldn't be caring too much about this, but it's sad that a game that a bunch of us grew up with, that we had the hope, and the minimum hope, that this movie would treat the game right, didn't, do it right. And it sucks, since you would have expected, the company that made such a beautiful game would make such a beautiful movie, since you already have the game that, made it perfect. There's literally nothing that you could screw up. But they did it once and over and over and over again in the movie that I simply just couldn't care less. And I at some point I stopped caring about the plot and just wanted to see if there was like enough references for me to be happy, and I was happy. I liked hearing a lot of the Mario Galaxy themes in the theater, but at some point I was wondering, like, is this really the story that I've been wanting for like a year or so? Because to me it is not, and I don't know if the next movie, probably not, they are ever going to fix this problem that they've had since the first movie. But anyway, that's all from me. I'll see you on the next video, hopefully feeling a bit better. And that's all. Goodbye.